Here we are at SYT 2014. We're off and running. Already we've got extremely good feedback from the audience. People are tweeting, asking questions. You can feel the energy in the room, and it's going to be an exciting next 3 days.
So I was talking today about the Early Resolutions team and the way we do our intakes and the way we triage complaints, and people are very interested in how we work. We don't have a backlog of complaints, and from my understanding, a lot of other ombudsmen's offices that do similar work struggle with that, and they have large backlogs, but we've been able to completely eliminate that in our office.
My first part of the course is on systemic investigations, which is something that I like because we use systemic investigations to effect change, which is the most satisfying part of the job to me. And I love every year seeing people's faces and their interest and hearing their questions about how do we do systemic investigations, how do you launch them.
A good investigator doesn't fly by the seat of their pants. They take time to plan their investigations. The investigation planning session that Wendy and I do is interactive, and it goes over really well with the participants because they learn firsthand how to plan a judicious and efficient investigation. In our session, we cover the benefits of planning an investigation and the steps that lead to a focused, thorough, timely review.
Okay, so the exercise is a scenario. It's about the Ministry of Milk. It's a made-up ministry. And what people get to do is to take what they learned during the session that Sue and I had, and they get to write up an investigation plan based on that scenario. And they do it in teams of maybe 5 or 6. So there's some real discussion that goes on. Sue and I go around and we meet with all the groups and we listen to their discussion, and then we take it all up as a group at the end of the day, and people are learning from each other. It's a lot of fun and a great session.
Well, we just did a 4-hour-long session on witnesses and interviewing, but I think everybody enjoyed it. Certainly the reaction was good. We covered some of the basics, deciding who to interview, and then how to interview them thoroughly. First deciding who you're going to interview, because you may not have the resources to interview everybody, and then making sure you create the right environment so interviewees are as forthcoming as possible.
One of the key elements to a successful systemic investigation is the ability to communicate your results in a way that maximizes their impact. So today's session provides tips and strategies for investigators to write compelling and persuasive investigative reports.
Excellent course. I mean, I think the overall, I really enjoyed the input from Gareth and the sort of the variety of investigations that he's been involved with was very useful to show that it's adaptable for all organisations that were here.
Well, I thought it was excellent. I really appreciated the openness of the office. I learned so much about the Ombudsman itself, and it kind of validated some of the things that were sort of my instinct of things that I should be doing.
It gave me the opportunity to really compare notes as to what we do with our office and compare to what is being done here at the Ombudsman office. So in that perspective, it was really useful for me, so I really enjoyed it. But it was a good eye-opener for me with social media.
Oh, I love the course. I'm finding it really informative. I like this last part. I do like social media. I think it's really, I see the value in it.
It really gave me a great full 360-degree overview of, and certainly of best practices. So it's great to know that we have a leader in the field, and great, the opportunities for meeting people, finding out all the different kinds of investigations that are going on. I had no idea. And really the case studies, the presentations were clear, well put together, videos, images. Great. I have notes and notes and notes I have to compile now.
So we wrapped up with 3 days of SYT 2014. Again, a great success. You could tell by the engagement of the audience that they thought the course was very relevant to their job, and we were extremely pleased to have them. And we look forward to SYT 2015 next year. Join us.